Greetings to all Nation First viewers. Drugs, drugs, and more drugs. This is the story for the last 2 weeks in the media. All because NCB caught the notorious Jaffer Sadiq, who is the mastermind of large drug syndicate. He was also closely associated with the ruling DMK party in Tamil Nadu. Since then, every day you hear of some drug haul, some parts of Tamil Nadu. Everyone is questioning why this criminal activity was not stopped earlier. People give mandate to a political party to serve them for better. Social media reports of rampant availability of drugs across nook and corner of Tamil Nadu, outside the colleges, outside the schools. This situation, if uncontrolled, will result in a disaster. I would say forcefully wake up Tamil Nadu from this slumber because it's your family and the children who will suffer for a long time. Tamil Nadu was the first state in the country that implemented total prohibition in 1948. But now the state runs liquor shops. How ironical. Tamil Nadu was not even in the radar for drugs for a long time, but now it is. Some say it is politics, but it is not just about politics. Can we skirt the issue saying that, oh, it is just some 200 kilos? What is the big deal? Let me tell you this, it's a big deal if you understand what damage drug abuse can cause not just to the health of the person or the family, but the whole society and the economy. Drugs are not new in India. The British transformed the entire farming economies of Bengal and Bihar into opium producing machines. They illegally exported to China. Since then, opium and cannabis have been in circulation mostly in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Punjab. Sometimes cannabis are used in some ritual practices in Karnataka. But mostly the circulation was not as rampant as it is in the last 2 decades. All of us know who Dawood Ibrahim is. He was smuggling gold until 90s because it was expensive in India. But our ex Prime Minister, Mr. Manmohan Singh, in his budget in 92-93, with a stroke of a pen, dealt a body blow to the gold smuggling and to the Dawood gang. He permitted 5 kilos of gold by returning Indians from abroad. Also, gold smuggling did not have harsh jail sentence. This forced Dawood shift from gold smuggling to illegal drug trade, which attracted harsher punishment, which ultimately pushed him out of the country, which was a good purpose. These drug dealers have a web of connections from politicians to customs officials to police officials. Without such connection, their business would not be what it is today. Their linkage is too deep that threatened even good officers who wanted to crack the whip. Police have been caught a few times when they filed false drug cases against innocent citizens to silence them. Do we want our cities to look like London and New York? If you walk on the streets of London and New York, you will see some people lying down on a cardboard boxes, covering themselves with some blankets, and very often they get into gang fights, all for $20 drug. Just imagine if the drug addicts in Chennai or Bangalore or in Coimbatore particularly have a gang fight with the Tasmak customers. How scary it is. Before I get to the economic impact, let me first deal with the social impact of drug abuse in India. As individuals, they may get the kick initially and enjoy it, but continued usage makes them feel weak, physical condition will worsen, anxiety and depression will set in. They will also have impaired cognitive function that would result in taking off from work often. They will make bad judgment while dealing with finances. They may not pay their bills, may lose their jobs, and so on. Most road accidents and rapes have a direct correlation with drug abuse. Basically, they become criminals in the society. When they are on drugs, their mind works very differently and want to try things which otherwise they would not dare try. How does the drug abuse their families? breakdowns in family relationships, increased domestic violence, emotional distress and trauma, financial inability to take care of the family, and so on. One or more members of the family may even try suicides. We can see increased divorce cases due to drug abuse in the middle and upper classes. As a society, we must deal with crimes, negative impact on education for future generation, high burden of rehabilitation center, medical expenditure to take care of them, insurance companies paying cost for it, reduced productivity, and so on. This is not it. Let's look at how our economy will get affected. The money that fuels illegal trade is one of the truly liquid forms of capital in the world. First, we have to look how the drug dealers funnel their cash. They use cash couriers. You remember the couriers which carry manual couriers across places by trains. Hawala operators. We all know who Hawalas are. Now, crypto is another big method. They transfer money. Gaming apps, like if you see Mahadev app was used to siphon off money, and always they find new methods. Second is when they get this money, where does the money flow? Real estate, making it expensive for the common man to buy because they buy with all illegal cash. Movie industry, we all know what happened in Bollywood, Sushant Singh Rajput, to all the producing movies. Corruption, payoff to the political system, police and other government machinery. Election funding, freebies to get votes. Crime syndicate, you know how these all the gundas when you see on the TVs, where suddenly some people will be coming along with the bouncers. Where are they getting paid from? They're all from this type of money. Terrorism is one of the serious issue. They recruit people, buy firearms, and build bombs. We have seen a lot of linkages. Stock market manipulation. This many people don't know, right? They bring the money from outside and put it into some stock in names of some companies based in so many places. The cascading effect of this illegal money can cause major disruption in the economy. In the United States, 3.7 crore people are illegally using drugs, while in the UK it is 32 lakh people because of the smaller population. Some rough estimates in India are saying almost 5 crore people are under the influence of varieties of drugs, mostly cannabis, opium, and some synthetic drugs now, which we are talking now. The United States calculated what is the economic loss due to this drug abuse. In India, we have not done it. We spend a lot of time in other things, but we are not calculating the social loss of such behaviors in India. You will be surprised what US found out the astronomical figure. It was $3.73 trillion per year, which is today's India's GDP, close to India's GDP. That means US is losing closely 83 lakhs of rupees per person, direct and indirect. Direct may be less, but indirect is huge health conditions, I mean productivity loss and all of that. Same thing if you put even 20,000 rupees per person for 5 crore people, we would be losing around 1 lakh crore per year. Just imagine our GDP can be much higher and that amount 1 lakh crore can be used for further development. That 1 lakh crore can reduce the debt of Tamil Nadu's 8.5 lakh crores, right? Take Tamil Nadu situation. Taskmaster has already created havoc in the society with many male adults not going to jobs regularly and their productivity is already low. Nobody has got strength nowadays. Either they're pot bellied, they can't walk fast, they are not able to run, they're panting, they're sweating. Even if they have to take few couple of bags extra for their wife from their markets, and I see that. If the younger generation is hooked on to drugs, then forget the idea of $1 trillion economy that our finance minister was boasting of. You will have to import people from outside the state to even run basic services like driving buses. How will investors come to Tamil Nadu? We have seen what has happened to Punjab because of the same drug abuse. Employment opportunities will be less. That would add more pressure on the younger generation to move towards drugs because there is no other alternative for these guys to divert their attention. Rich would find the rehabilitation center, some Ayurvedic center in Kerala and Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. But what about the poor people and the middle class people? The whole India, we have only around 500 organized, supported by the central government rehabilitation centers. Do you think 500 centers are enough? State and central government must work together instead of blaming each other to stop this menace immediately. I hope the political parties wake up to the serious issue instead of ducking and diving. Sins will dawn on them if they don't. I'm warning it. I'm warning them. People of Tamilnadu are very talented and sincere who should stand up and fight for this issue. Educational institutions and NGOs, parents have to be roped in by the ruling government to identify the issue early to change the behavior of our children for betterment. I hope Tamil Nadu wakes up and people don't keep blaming each other on the media. And media should also have guts to discuss this issue seriously. Thank you.